My name is Cassandra Hennessy. Me and my son, we've had a very rocky life. I am 4.5 years clean. I've been homeless, been to jail, been to rehab, been to everything, and my son went through it with me. I was homeless, living in my car, couch to couch, hotel to hotel, not knowing where I was going to sleep, eat. He was taken with Job and Family Services. He was about 5. He didn't understand what was going on, being ripped from his mom like that, and just waking up and, where's my mom? I got the help that I needed, stood up on my feet. While I was searching for a different school for him to go to, I had inquired here at Dater, and I had been informed that they offer on-site services of Beech Acres to the kids who attend school here. So that really did draw me in to here.
My name is Dr. Mark Gum. I'm the principal at Dater Montessori Elementary School. If you haven't been to Dater Montessori, it's a huge campus with a lot of students. Beech Acres is significant to the work we do at Dater Montessori. Beech Acres is an in-house therapy that allows for not only students, our students, but parents as well, to have that connection within the school.
I am Letitia Eversman, and I am the program specialist for Beyond the Classroom. I am the first person that a parent meets, and I get them connected to extra support here.
I'm Courtney Chambers. I work with kids K through 6 with a lot of trauma that they might have endured.
When I first met Nico, he knew how to advocate for himself, but he did not know how to advocate for himself in the right way.
Last year, he was one of my more crisis kiddos.
Then I was seeing him on crisis as well.
He was struggling a lot.
Yeah.
When he first started coming here, it was rocky. He cussed like a sailor. He threw things. He was a 2-year-old, but he was 7.
Nico had a moment in the classroom. The paraprofessional in the room was arguing back with Nico, and it blew up very quickly where she said, Nico has to get out of this room right now. I can't take anymore. Based on what Nico was sharing, I felt like, okay, based on a code of conduct, he needed in-school suspension. And I was ready to send Nico there. I had all the paperwork was ready. I was typing everything up. I had contacted mom. We were at that point. And I do recall contacting on the radio Beech Acres. And the support came with not only very good tactical ways to help the situation, but ways that I could de-escalate. We want students to stay in our building. We want students to stay in the classroom. We want them engaged in learning. Beech Acres, the collaboration, the trust, all those things allow for, I think, students to feel that, hey, I can be real. I can be my authentic self. I don't have to change for anybody, but I can do the right thing.
It's always a root to the behavior. Maybe they didn't eat the night before. Maybe they didn't get enough sleep. Maybe they were stressed out about something going on at school or at home. Some of our kids have, really bad traumas. So it's always a cause to their behavior. And if we're able to figure out what the cause is and be able to figure out how we can best help them, 9 times out of 10, when they go back into the classroom, it's like night and day.
There was an incident last year, and if the principal calls you from his personal cell phone number, that there's a problem. Well, it wasn't a problem this day. Dr. Gum actually was giving me praise because my 8-year-old son held himself accountable to what he did. And it was a proud mom moment.
What we taught him finally clicked, like all at once. He understood the consequences of actions. He understood that you have to advocate for yourself in a certain way to get what you need. And time spent in the office reduced.
It did.
It reduced a lot this past year.
I don't think he's ever been sent home here. No. He's never been sent home here. At his last school, he was getting sent home probably every day, every other day. That has a lot to do with Miss Courtney, because she'd be taking him out of class like, man, you can't be acting like that. These people are here to help you. And he knows that. And he utilizes that
for Nico and students similar to Nico, we have to look beyond just the idea of a punitive system. Nico's story is one of many, and there's so many stories untapped. There's so many kids that we need to meet, and the gap is so large and is widening year to year. We know that a lot of trauma is happening more often. They're hiding behind the cell phone, issues and situations that honestly we're not equipped to handle alone.
Beech Acres has also done more than just support for my son. I have hit quite a few bumps in the road is an understatement, like more like speed bumps with a boulder on top of it type of issues in the past year or two. I've had Miss Courtney, Miss Tish, they've tried to help me find an apartment, try to help me find resources outside of here, try to see what resources Beech Acres has. They help tremendously in more ways than just my son. They are a support team that I didn't know that I needed.
We spend so much time with our students and our families. They feel like family. They are family. So I want and we want to do as much for them as we possibly can because they deserve it, because Cassandra deserves it, because Nico deserves it. They did the work. She did the work. He's doing the work.
And I feel like we both have a purpose. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I feel like we both have a purpose of being here, and I don't take that lightly that our paths cross. To know that you're making an impact, I mean, that's a huge, a privilege that I don't take lightly, because I know we're here for a reason.
Yeah.
He's done a complete 180. I'm about to cry. That's my baby, man. That's my baby.
Thank you for allowing us to tell our story here at Data Montessori. And thank you, Beech Acres, for building strong families and strong futures.